Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Hopping back in.
Who would make a bomb with a Zeranium payload? That's madness! Do you know the value of Zeranium on the open market? This is quite the whodunit.
That's actually a pretty good point, that even if they were being spiteful, Zeranium goes for a good amount. Alright, we back in the ship. Where was I going? I'm on Dorado. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back to Free Market Station. We're turning in the mission with Tristan. Hit the auto dock. It's a good thing that's our prosthetic arm. Don't question on how we're healing ourselves through our prosthetic arm. Okay, still need 2 more there. I'm wondering how much they're gonna actually fill up the galaxy map. Like, we haven't gotten the 4th companion yet. Okay.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good?
Not terribly. My only field-bound compatriot is stationed in Golden Ridge. I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants. We've got people who could filch us better gear.
I forgot about the fucking psychosis of dealing with this area. How do I get up there? I need a sneak 5 for that? Who do they think I am? Isn't there something else here too? Engineering 8. Bruh. I'm gonna guess the sneak... Was this brawny? So you either yeet that shit off of it, or you gotta have the dexterity to yoink it off from the sleep. Or the sneak. Sleep, Jeebus. I have not learned how this shit works. This is just the sign, yeah, of Otto saying that he's not letting people steal from him anymore. Alright, well maybe one day we'll be able to come back and do that. Only at like engineering 5, right? Alright, so that's at least 2 more levels, and we're not close to a level. Oh boy.
Salutations once more.
Okay.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well.
Day excursion? It's been like 2 weeks in game. We've been to the camp you wanted us to look at.
The encampment had been raised. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
It wasn't easy, but we did it.
I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
Don't ask me about your
Didn't know
Arbiter
if you had it
trainees.
in ya, especially with an Arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
Normally I charge for tasks like this.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
He doesn't want Tristan by him, I'm guessing. Now I could have just gone in there. I thought that door was gonna stop me. Alright, so this is not trespassing anymore? Ain't no way. Could I have done this before? Hold on. Where was this autosave? Please be before that conversation ended. Let's go. Okay. I want to see if I can sneak back there and do this. If that was always an option, or if that exists once we get their trust. Did I miss that? So I'm detected when I go through the window or past that gap like that, but nobody questions that I'm back here. Yeah, it's not a thing. Interesting. That was easy enough for a reset. That greenness to it, that kind of looks like you're pushing Zeranium around.
Greetings again. Libations or information.
The encampment had...
There's a malfunction. Just...
Okay, Yap Fest is over. That person is un-the-fuck conscious. Oh, the broker. They just don't want Tristan to meet him?
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct link from Bastion. Middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous.
You guys are assholes to each other.
An AC ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Vomitous with envy is like just a visceral representation. I really don't need bypass shunts. Okay, so there's like literally nothing back there. Purpleberry punch. It's crazy, there's just nothing down here. Is there like a way to sneak in that's for? Alright. We have finally found the broker. Francis Min.
Anyone had asked me, I had to put the odds of a live Arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain.
The
And
fuck
I
was
do
Arbiter Rao?
disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought Sabrosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate Arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here.
So he's
My
Arbiter
mentor
Rao?
died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter.
Ooh.
Losing faith in your masters?
Are we gonna get Tristan? Is
But
Tristan
I
the
cannot
third?
shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
This is a
I
person
could get used
pitted
to
between
this
their
kind
gut
of
and their
groveling.
faith.
Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
God damn. Yeah. What the hell's going
I
on?
shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
Hey,
And
yo.
I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present
It's pronounced blackguards.
company. Speak to me outside if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
I feel like I have more questions for you.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Okay, he's not mad at me yet. So I'm gonna save in case opening this door and going inside. I also like that using the correct key or lockpicking is both gives you XP. God damn, you had money. Okay, I'm not currently... Oh. There's gotta be a toss ball or a pitch ball card in here. There's no way. No pitch ball card? I feel slightly scammed. You don't got like a foil or a holographic or something in here? Measly what, 27 bit? 27 bits on the table. Faking your wealth. Alright, anyway, you know what? Just in case you turn around and get mad. Go ahead and close that. I didn't unlock that. Alright, so that guy was never gonna wake up. Sleeping at the table there. Can I win against you in pitch ball card comparison, dick measuring? Hey lady, can I beat you in a dick measuring contest yet?
If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection, though you shall not prevail.
I have some here, on guard.
Sporting! Let us do battle. A not unimpressive display, closing in on my own. With perhaps a handful
I've gotten a handful
more,
since.
You just might defeat me. But today, you do not. You'll have to return to do battle at a later point. Train, collect, and perhaps some distant day, you may manage to put up a true fight.
How many am I supposed to get? Does it actually tell me in that journal? Somewhere in the pitch of 15 cards, I have 14. Lol. I guess I got trolled by myself. All right, what do you got, Tristan?
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities.
Okay.
But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During
Yeah, probably.
our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Why do you want to travel with me?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
So he is going to be our third human companion, fourth companion overall. Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation of yours?
My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
All right, who you think done it?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now,
You like to say suffice
that
it to
I
say.
fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
Damn. I think that a high-ranking Arbiter would have their own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me...
Oh, so you have a ship. You just can't use it. Also, isn't his forehead
I knew
thing
Sub Rosa would
similar
offer
to the
steady
murals we're
transport
stealing
as long
over on
as
the
I
other
paid
planet?
Their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
You can accompany, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I will be dealing with people of multiple factions, no killing them without my go-ahead.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent.
All right,
Though
Tristan.
I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Oh, they're putting some restrictions on him being our companion. Seems reasonable.
I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Fine. But if this uptight tin can swings that hammer anywhere near me, there's gonna be trouble.
All of us together might make the locals nervous. Head back to the... Oh, they have 3 characters I'm actually interested in keeping on me, like... plot-wise. So... here's my dilemma with these 3 characters. I like Niles as a character. I want him to be within the squad, similar to like Parvati from the first game. Or Parvati in the Parvati in the first game. But I think that the interactions between Inez and Tristan will be the most interesting dialogue. Like, Niles and Inez, yeah, back and forth, but Niles is technically more of a neutral party that just doesn't like Auntie's Choice. He also doesn't like the Protectorate. Protectorate and Auntie's Choice are actively at war. So I'm probably gonna send Niles back for now.
But don't come to me with tears if your new friend decides to judge you the moment I've gone.
Let us be off, Commander.
Okay. Okay, so I don't have... Oh, is that what Tristan looks like? Oh, we got sneaked on what looks like under the helmet. Okay. Tristan, okay. Enemies are a little more likely to target Tristan, and hostile effects on him last half as long. Every 3 melee attacks by Tristan activates his hammer's grenade, dealing bonus physical damage in an area. I'd like you to not be meleeing. So... when choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always frighten enemies in addition to any other speech attack effects. I don't start a fight in conversation often. When choosing to start a fight with dialogue, Tristan will always taunt enemies in addition to... I mean, frighten or over... taunt. make them run from everyone, in theory. All right, no. I can't run back through this whole city. Set. Hide. Select the incognito. We'll fix the journal selection once we're back inside. Okay. So do we not see planet-side quests when we're off planet? Or is there just like literally nothing else currently? Tristan, where do you post up? Oh, you know what? Do you have upgrades yet? You and Inez both don't have upgrades. Oh, he only has melee. Oh, that's... Oh, he doesn't have his helmet on. Well, if I knew he only had melee, that might have been a slightly different choice. Chance to double items on breakdown. Is there a way to reset them? Yeah, I probably would have taken his damage one. I don't know how long he's gonna last if he's melee on hard difficulty.
Glad you stopped by. I had something I wanted to ask you. Now that we're out of pulping distance, are you sure about recruiting that Arbiter? That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. But how much can we trust the hand wielding it?
I know who's watching my back. Rao would be a fool to try anything with you around.
I'm flattered. But if there's any match to be made for a Directorate agent, you've just brought him onto our ship. Armed. Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter less to them than personal judgments. Once the boulder's going, someone's getting crushed. I've seen it happen more than once.
I'm gonna make a rock joke. Witty, if you keep up this attitude, you and Tristan will be off to a rocky start.
Don't know whether I should laugh or groan.
It's usually how that works.
Here's my piece. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about Rao, though.
Where is this saying is above this that I'm supposed to be going? Ain't no... What? Alright, let's find Tristan's room. Rifle through his stuff. Oh. Very cultic. Okay, he likes comics. Won't admit it. Okay, taking care of a bonsai tree. Got weights in his room. So we still have 2 more companions to find.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment.
These are non-combatants. What were they supposed to do?
There is no such thing as a non-combatant in a system under siege.
Why would they fight for a system? Fight to uphold a system that failed them?
The Protectorate has failed no one. These current circumstances are unprecedented. A loyal subject would understand that. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future.
I'd like to discuss personal matters.
I consider myself an open tome.
I'd like to gauge your opinion on the crew, or of the crew. What do you think of Niles?
I find Agent Ibarra most curious. His system of values differs from my own, but not so much as I would expect.
Okay, so they kind of
I
agree.
look forward to understanding him better. He faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Directorate. As do you, of course. I hope you both remain steadfast to your values.
That is incredibly progressive and open-minded for him to be in disagreement of our values, but hopes we stick to them. That's crazy. What about Val?
She is an endearing piece of engineering. Her continued functionality, despite her advanced age, speaks to a skilled caretaker, though she retains certain quirks. Earlier, she bumped into my head, bleating, "Please do your part to keep the incognito clean. Remove any and all foreign mineral deposits."
And then what about Inez?
She is an enemy combatant, and were I not in your command, I would be honor-bound to bring her low. Yet, she is also oddly intriguing. She does not possess the scavenger's appetite of her colleagues. Perhaps if I came to know her better, I might, find techniques to use against her fellows. She is most certainly a typical Auntie's choice minion, unfortunately. Though overlooking it is immensely difficult, I shall do so to
you like
maintain
her.
positive relations with yourself. Verily,
Alright. Inez, do you like him back? I'm playing High School Sweethearts. This is okay, Val, what do you think?
Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate Welcome Protocol, which may include burning, prodding,
No,
and/or
no.
electrical shocks.
No.
Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing, and really funny.
No.
This unit is available to answer any query. Which member of the incognito
Give me your
would you
honest
like to
opinion of
assist?
Tristan.
Arbiter Rao shows a ready commitment to serving Arcadia. However, his loyalty to you is still under assessment. If forced to choose between this crew and the Protectorate, there is a higher than average chance he will defy you, Commander. Under such circumstances, this unit advises inflicting damage to his knees first to reduce mobility.
Oh, okay. Let's not let him hear that.
This unit is
thanks for your input, Val. And as what do you think of him?
Arbiter Rao. I can sympathize with his plight to some extent. Dead mentor, apparent cover-up, sure. I'd be mad too. But why do we have to be the ones to help him? Hasn't he got any other Protectorate hullheads to come to his aid? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot.
She's probably not gonna like this answer, but it's the realest devil's advocate I can give her is good question. Aren't there any Auntie's Choice Hall heads who can come to your aid?
I ain't gonna respond to that. I ain't
I
just saying
bet
this
you
to be
won't.
contrary, Commander. If he actually agrees to keep the peace, then fine, but I still gotta maintain due diligence. You
Yeah,
should
make
too.
sure you don't get shot in the back of the head.
Appreciate you hearing me out.
That goes for literally all of you. I have to make sure that you don't just shoot me back in the back of the head. That's always technically an option / threat. Alright, back to Dorado. Back to El Dorado. Oh, it's below me now. I was about to say. Alright, I don't need heals. Think I'm good. I want to bench Inez so bad. I forget about her bit. All right, screw it. I'm bringing the two that like I want to hear the dialogues from the most. Not necessarily with each other, but the general opinions of stuff. I feel like no matter what we do.
That statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Verick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
See, she would have been yapping there about them not being traitors. No, wait, that's the Order. She probably would have also joined in about them being traitors. I feel like unless we're actively helping Auntie's Choice, Inez yet complains about everything we do. And maybe that's going to end up happening with Tristan the same, except for the Protectorate rather than the Order, but I guess we'll see. How do I get up to that? That station definitely has a mural. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to get like a bird's eye view of where these other stations are. That's not a station. That looks like there was a tram that way for a station, but I don't, it must have dipped down. Nothing really seems to go up that way. Dog, if I would have just fallen into the tiniest gap to my death, I might have laughed until I cried. Or vice versa, one of the two. Rift still rifting. Okay. Okay, yeah, the... Wait. Oh, there's a compression coil over there. Okay. I'll worry about that later. Still have right here in case. I gotta check to make sure that there's not compressed gas there. We'll probably go down to here. Here. And we'll check out. Run up to that one. Oh wait, what's his companion ability? Nope. Tristan charges at his target, ending the charge with a powerful blow. The target and enemies nearby take massive damage from the hit and are knocked away. Additionally, all enemies in a moderate range around Tristan are taunted by him. Tristan's ability must be fully charged. Okay, so big whack, everybody looks at him, then he'll probably be dead moments later, if I had to guess on how that's going to go down. Okay, I found some... Have I not gone that way? I have not gone this way at all. Okay, I was about to say, I found some enemies that I did not find before, but they're not new. I just hadn't gone over there yet. Have I been to that building? I think so. Maybe not though. Nope. Yep, definitely went there. Okay. I can follow the path for the most part. Branch off a little bit here and there. Find some enemies. Drone. Drone. Hatchling. That's all I see. There's definitely 100% more. Yeah, get that one. Oh, that feels good. Now, what doesn't feel good is that wherever that web dude is in the background, flinging shots. Okay, Tristan's kind of a tank, though. What is this secondary health bar he has? Or is that just a visual of him losing health? Damn. Get that shit out of my face. Tristan, I believe in you. Good shit, Tristan. Yeah, you can. You're a little bit of a tank, especially relative to what I'm used to with my allies. That's poop. They poop worms. They got worms all in their shit. They should be taken to the vet. Is there anything back here that matters? Where am I at with observation? 3. Never upgraded that shit. I need to get to like 8 for that fucking ability. Alright, I believe that's area secured. More worm poop. Bunch of sprats. Just a single toss ball card game. Actually, did I get a 15th during those bigger loots? No. No, I did not. Damn, this chasm wraps like the whole edge of this area. That is definitely death of the purest kind over there. I don't think they got much else for me straight down. Okay, backtrack a little bit. Shouldn't be enemies. I would have seen them on the map earlier. Okay. Don't see enemies on the map. Didn't see allies pop up either. Are we clear to just loot and be alone? Can't believe I didn't fucking ask, announcer. How does that still have friction against anything? Shouldn't that be grinding air at this point if it's abandoned? Okay, so there's robot bros everywhere. Fast travel unlocked.
Hello? Someone there?
Maybe.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Yeah, get this fucking rid of investigatory inquiry, and I'm gonna shove it up your fucking ass if you don't open this damn door.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytuckian. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot?
Yes.
Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see the sorted.
I mean, in theory, you'd be able to just have... There'd just be numbers. It would be a numbers game. But I would win in the end. I'm really good at running in circles until I can pick my allies up and continue fighting. I don't really need any of these bourbons and liquors and stuff. I was kind of just hoping that more of the coils were here.
Yes, right over here.
I'll
Not getting down below until you talk to me.
I'll fucking get there when I get there, asshat. You seem like a dickbag. I'm gonna save, because you're probably gonna be upset about most of the choices I have.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Yes.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
You can check my papers, but my team's my business, like it or not. Sure, waste time. I'd worry more about aunties retaliating than I would us. Show writ. I'm on a first name basis with the presiding bishop and abbot. Remember that. My team's my business.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate.
Damn right, ho.
I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route.
Svoboda.
But fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will
Trophies.
remain impeccable.
I'm gonna get trophies.
As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice.
That would have been a good time for
Transport pods
Inez
filled
probably to be
with
with
uranium
us.
was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod. That's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have
To date.
potentially identified the culprit. And
AKA
we have
today,
managed to corner the
like,
apparent
a week ago
perpetrator
in
down
game.
below, which would be a good thing if they had not somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
You're telling me you found the culprit and you lost the facility to the culprit. Yeah, it sounds like you're actually the one cornered.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of questions for both her and your proctor.
Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Tossball card. Damn it. Tossball card. Tossball card. Damn it. Just need one.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Alright. Whoever programmed you was an a-hole.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders. Wait, so has it
Tinges and flinders, huh?
or an attack? What I'd like to know is why our illustrious
Hello.
seer provided zero
I'm here
warning
often.
beforehand.
Goodbye. This unit enjoy our banter.
Whoever programmed the robots that they use was a dick. You have a
What are you
name.
doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
I don't have Charlton. Newell sent me.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
I can imagine. Can you tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
I want the complete report in excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
They marked for 1,000 level or 1,000 meters below sea level. Who launched
a
it?
low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm more confused on why the coordinates were hella underground. I'm almost certain that this person is going to have a wacky ass explanation on why I wasn't bombing the city. I was bombing below it.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean...
Low-functioning functionary. Y'all talk hilarious. Oh, that's a hard load.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor?
All right.
Buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
You got the wise idiot. Oh god, it burns. Oh. You guys didn't detox them. That's gonna be used to like murder someone later. Bro, a single fucking tossball card.
Ah, yes, of
course. Hello.
Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean initiate Alva?
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her.
Great.
A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
It's a wonder why they call them secret anymore. So what this covert operative do?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Yeah, I probably need to investigate a bit more before murdering anyone.
We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing
You
about
sound
before
guilty.
dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Okay.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
How do you beautifully acknowledge someone's presence as a robot? Y'all leaving beer bottles everywhere. Okay. I don't think there's anything else particularly warranting me to buy currently. Do either one of you have something to yap about?
Now's not really the time for a chat. You need something?
Okay.
The manufactory is anything but diminutive. It chagrins me to admit it, but the Order knows their pomp.
Okay.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Okay, this is her office.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Now, this is the would you describe the Varachid's glycerin as...
I think we can for sure go down there.
How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked, I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
really seeing anything in this stretch?
Apologies, but an
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to
Two
involuntary
exemplars,
self-injury.
dead as Pythagoras. No one's been inside operation since.
Okay. Somebody gonna start yapping
No
again.
Lectures. Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
Why?
Alva's been here for how many years? Never glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being in roles of significant authority.
Factor said head on in. We don't wrap this up
May
soon.
all your
We'll
theories
have
prove
consumers
true.
into our brain cases.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
Always account for standard deviation.
Bro, there's a lot of space involved here.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Thank you. Neither of those are closed. That's off. Empty. It's sealed. Alright. Can we actually go the other way? Oh, that's mission. Hold on. Where the fuck do I get a high access security keycard from?
And may the plan.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
A single fucking tossball card, please. Is this gonna be one of those situations where they line up the information to seem really much like this person did it, and I have to find like one little like nook or cranny that proves they're innocent?
Always account for standard deviation.
Medical 5.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
Isn't that the same lady?
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who was that you brought with you? A friend? Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter? And someone else? Another Earth Directorate agent, I see.
This is just auto answering all this.
Sad.
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Yeah, the abbot sent me.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
I inspected the bodies of the guards you killed. That took considerable skill.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. My
Old training? Your old training?
Years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center.
No.
I earned top marks.
You seem pretty competent for someone stuck at the initiate level.
I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my stories. I enjoy speculative fiction. Does that make me suspicious?
Were you protectorate? Absolutely. But within the order, I'm sure you're typically atypical.
Say I'm inclined to believe you. What then? Now, do you have anything to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Svoboda says you might blow this place up. You promise not to if I help you?
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough?
You asking if it was reassuring enough is absolutely not reassuring.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
She gonna hit me with the kaboom. This time I'm gonna be in the...
Add to the equation.
Can you not talk over me? This time I'm gonna be in the middle of the NDA protocol when that goes off. Okay. Looking for spots to evidence. Examine. Bark. Launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate Alva supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or a product of the printing process. Look closer. The records clearly shows that Initiate Alva launched the payload at the Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. This bitch hit the button drunk? Nah. Messages. A friendly reminder that there remains a 19.8% chance of one coming face to stuff. Excuse you, train. Can y'all like choose a time that's... I'd stream at like the same time 5 days a week. Can you just not come face to face with I keep fucking up the sentence because they wrote it weird. Face to cephalothorax with a arachnid of uncomfortable size and toothy disposition among this train. You guys might not hear it anymore, but it just keeps wailing in the background among the lower levels of the manufactory. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that screaming, flailing one's arms, and other expressions of abject terror only excite the creatures further, so please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. Okay. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas and equipment, but your presence in our laboratory remains a distraction at best and at worst, a source of anxiety for members of our junior faculty. As you are no doubt keenly aware, even minor disturbances can translate into delays over time. I remain confident you will appreciate my candor and take this in the best possible light. Okay, so Svoboda was not trusted. Records expunged. Please view the backup records. That is suspicious. Am I detected? I will take that. Can I please get a single goddamn tossball card? Just one. Alright, you two, let's go ask her and see what she yap about as an excuse.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Okay, so we're having a combo. Is there another way into that room? Does not appear so.
Hello, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Faculties. I keep flipping these two words. Facilities secured then.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get.
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
How did you know?
Examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
I'm gonna mention the paper smelling weird.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination.
You are way more competent than you appear.
Even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
They do feel too convenient, but I want to know the answer. If that's true, that can't feel too great. Someone left you to pull the trigger.
There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda.
Here we go.
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
Okay, central processing.
The Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Okay, I still can't tell if you're lying or not, Alva, but I guess I'll play along.
Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible
Is her
party.
wrist thing a Fallout reference?
For more time. If the Proctor
Is that her Pip Boy?
I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Okay, I have two places to check.
Investigator.
Did you have something to say?
Investigator.
No, just investigator.
Circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Where the fuck is that at? No, farther wide?
That Svoboda would have made a good arbiter, hmm? Oh, just a little jest. No, she struck me an over officious buffoon.
Interesting. I don't know if you were meant to say that yet. Oh, that's suspicious. That's unfortunate. Anyway, start blasting. Maybe I'm just overtired, but for a split second I heard the sound effect from the investigative device in the last DLC. Ow, what the how much fucking kill the little guys? Tired of being shot. Ow. Take the fucking aggro. You can charge that one. Beat that thing's ass. But yeah, the little me. I swear I heard it like for a split second in there. Maybe it was just how these things were squeeing.
I am loath to admit I require medical assistance. You have my thanks and my hammer.
Beat its ass. Holy shit. Is that from your swing, dude?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Alright, so why are these things fine near the leak? Yeah, but where's the leak? Before I do that, is there a cooler choice?
Finally, a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
What happened?
Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not particularly enamored of being closed in.
What's the easiest way to free you?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think.
Just give me an answer.
You could try Jimmy
before I conk you upside the head.
If you have engineering expertise, or, I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner, though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
I have enough engineering skills where I could probably fashion an elegant workaround.
Oh, then what are you waiting for? Should be able to make quick work of that door.
Okay, before I unjam your door, I'm gonna loot the entire rest of the area. Make sure you don't hide any evidence. Okay, so robot got pieced up over here. Jesus Christ, Tristan. Okay. Tossball card? Motherfuck ass. What is even the point of this? It's just to be able to try and clean get down to that. Anything at the way top? No. I don't think anybody understands how beyond frustrated I am that I couldn't get my side jump off. That should not have killed me. Alright, let's use our engineering and open the door. Hello.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
This is central processing. If I wanted to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened here?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Where were you at the time of the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
What do you know about Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Okay. That's a suggestion you could make right now. Sure.
Did you lose something down there?
No, nothing. I'm gaining things. One measly tossball card. Pitchball. It's pitchball in this game. Maybe that's why I'm not getting it. The game's cursing me for not calling it pitchball the first time. Alright. If I could level up, I could get observation 5 and like properly check that. Now, obvious rewiring of the cables here is noticeable. Look closer. Rewiring is always out. Initiative took control of the doors in the operations office. Interesting. I can't redo that now. Damn it. I'm not close, right? Not close enough for me to reset that info. Hello. You literally came out of nowhere. Why did they reset? End that fucking thing. Alright, one down.
At your word, at your sword.
I wonder if I sneak out of here if that guy dies. Like, did I save his life? Fighting these things? They don't need it. Okay. So that looks back towards Alva. I gotta run all the way to the other side.
Vector's been in there a while.
And may the plan guide you.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
It's a weird way to
It is difficult for me to tell
wish
how
positivity
strange
about
Alva's
someone.
situation is relative to anything else within the Order. It all seems equally inexplicable.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Hello, Doubleday.
Suppose you'll do.
You're about to sign me up for some bullshit, aren't you? That is all Zeranium.
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring?
What the fuck does
I was ordered to keep watch
higgledy-piggledy
until
mean?
a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
I'm allergic to everything.
Well, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We
Oh?
developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
I do not have Intimidator. Alright, you've got yourself a specialist or a reasonable stand-in.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Unspecified dangers predicted. Warning. Single toss ball card. God damn it. I'm not until I actually remember it like genuinely as being a pitch ball card. It's never gonna give me another one. I can't do anything going this way, right? Alright, that is legitimately built away. Can I go up and around? Ooh. I didn't mean to do that yet. I gotta remember I can also go into like the third person. Stop teasing me with the pitch ball card. Give me what I want. Alright, that looks like hell. And I'm supposed to go in there. Kind of. Y'all got a lot of little like hidden nooks and cranny areas. Jesus Christ, Tristan, I don't know if you needed to do all that. Is a rift? Am I above a rift? That's just Zeranium Nuck. That's just Zeranium Nuck. Okay, so what I'm actually looking for is over there. What the hell was the path over here? First of all, is there anything down here? Rich death. That kind of looks like a one-way. I can't make it this way yet, right? I'm gonna have to figure out how to shut off. Okay. Didn't actually expect to make it across. Fuck. Well, that's not the ideal answer once I already made it over here. Okay. Not detected. Do you have the key card I'm looking for? Hey. No, but I'll take those resources. Alright. Yeah, this seems like a one-way. Damn. Hey, don't stand in my way. You fuck up the timing. Biff it. Okay. That doesn't actually feel like the right way. I feel like I'm supposed to jump here. Need an updated save. Oh shit, I might have killed myself. Fuck. I would have made it if I didn't accidentally bump the grenade button in the process. Dumbass. Alright. Alright. I don't know if that's the way that they, like, quote-unquote wanted me to go. That's the way back. This is at least a way I can go. This might be the way to go. Auto dock. Loot before you vent it, in case the others come over here and catch you stealing. Alright, we'll do this first. Trait lucky. Okay. Now I can vent it. Hey, and it's just gone. Is there anything below? Oh, I would have dropped here after crossing. Okay, so I kind of went the long way. Alright, easy peasy. You just have to make sure you don't accidentally throw a grenade while you're jumping.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded.
Yes.
Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Wish my own internal disquietude could be so easily addressed. What the fuck is disquietude?
This is anecdotal feedback at best, but I find sometimes a gift helps. Something that makes one feel deserving. And by assisting me, you have proven this. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations, can't miss it, unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
Nah, I'm going right first from here. Thanks, now I have some questions.
Debated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack of the outpost? Did you see anyone lurking around here before or after the leak occurred? Do you know? Okay.
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, then my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you know anything about
Not
the
much.
initiate?
Keeps to herself mostly, or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Nobody needs the math to work that hard in their brain like that. Did you see anyone lurking?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
There's a science check there. Can I re-ask her?
Yes, I have had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
Unlocked. Show me that she gave me a clue that I wasn't expecting. Or that she wasn't expecting to give me. Okay, the barracks. Not detected. Somebody had to have accidentally written it in their notes. One pitch ball card. Just one. Reward me. Okay, the barracks taught me nothing. Assessment of Initiate Alva. During our recent discussions, Initiate Alva has shown a profound unwillingness to discuss early motivation factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project her career path. When I detailed this concern to the Initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as stony. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this and consistent data drawn from years of similar interviews, I would say that it almost appears like she's being evasive. Tenured Archivist Leylander. It really looks like it's her. But I also feel like they're putting it too on the nose. Toss ball? God! Pitch ball! Fuck! I just want one more so I can start whatever that quest is for it. Alright. Okay. Where's this room? Records.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
These? Oh. not detected. Can pick up whatever I want. Oh, a little decent chunk. That's an ammo refill. Okay, this is not the side that has the thing she wanted to give us. Take the Dragoon armor. Tactical rebreather. I don't think a helmet's gonna... Ah, the numbing agent. Okay, that's what she was referring to. I want to
account for standard deviation.
I want to talk to the... If you don't stop treating me like I'm some other... She's over here, right?
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor. Fail to see the point.
Due to my inability to actually do, like, some of these checks, I feel like this information is steering me wrong, the way that it's currently showing it to me.
May all your theories prove true.
Like, they both seem like shady a-holes to an extent.
Oh, hello, dear.
But you're like way too proficient. Yeah, it's like uncanny.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
She doesn't seem capable. Svoboda doesn't seem capable of the engineering all this.
I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians.
Oh boy.
Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the endpoint.
How long have you been here undercover? Wait, and hold on. Is this a good thing?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department, They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
How long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest.
Yeah, that's a pretty big
I
twist.
suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor's Svoboda.
The Order believed in her to do what was needed. Have faith in your superiors and her.
Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you? If the former bishop trusted you to intercede when necessary, I suppose...
That's if this isn't a twist and she's just lying.
I won't stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives. Is there anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come
That's a
to
crazy
surrender,
set
I
of
take it.
goggles.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Definitively determined may be a bit of a
I
stretch.
don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example
You're the one
of
that seems
artifice
very
and
panicked.
bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Oh, you didn't actually let her...
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Zane and Buddy would be proud.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
It would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but pickers and choosers.
Ooh, advanced decryption key. I thought I already looked at this terminal. Unlock Toxify Effluvium Repository Access. I already went there. Oh, I totally missed this. Huh? Newell? Arvilliers sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for promotion, speaking hypothetically, of course. I await your counsel.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
This room back at the beginning. Surprised they didn't get mad about taking that. I kind of feel like she's gonna end up being another companion. Are we gonna get that fourth and fifth companion in this run? Keep my eye out. I don't fucking trust nothing in here. You know, holes in the ceiling type shit. Okay. Ferrochromium ain't like super out of the ordinary. I'm gonna guess whatever's out of the ordinary is in that room. Pitchball card. Damn it, just one.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead.
Oh, uranium ray. Crescenite. Advanced decryption key. I think that's enough for the next chest. I don't like that you told me. Why is everybody climbing like this? I don't like that you told me to come check the terminal. That means that my face is in the computer and you can't. I can't see you. Not identified to unknown recipient, your orders. Of course it's not clear. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it's only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Euvino. That's definitely an uppercase I. Euvino from the start. Cooperate with the Earth Director Agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. I'm pretty sure this is Newell. In light of recent setbacks, DeVries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Further instructions will be issued at a time of my predetermining. DeVries!
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yeah, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine DeVries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
Are you alright? I can't tell if you're shaking or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills.
Hey, that's the fifth companion, baby.
Strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good.
Who says no?
It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Niles, I know I sent you back like an hour ago, but I'm gonna send you back again.
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit. But hey, you need me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Interesting. Marisol. Companion 5. Alright. I'm not even doing this yet. I don't know what I need. I'll look at the timestamps between streams and figure out which one I freaking need for this shit. Okay. Okay, 15 unlocked another. I like this one. I like being able to heal my... Because now, in theory, I can equip the Zeranium cannon, or whatever the hell it was called. And I can shoot at his feet while he's fighting, and it will be healing him, I think. Alright, we have to take some options here. Analyzes the enemy in combat, marking them While active, your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location of their body you hit. Legs knock down, head stun, torso and arms bleed. Ooh, okay. Hold on. You shoot Zeranium? No, you shoot superheated plasma. Your ability is Torpifying Blast. Using a gadget of her own design, she shoots energy at a specified target, stunning and showering them with magnetic energy. While the effects last, the target cannot move and all attacks against the target are critical hits. Oh, that's going to be great against high health enemies. Marisol's ability must be fully charged. Yeah, okay. What are your current traits? Marisol improves your ability to generate energy, allowing any kills scored by the party to restore a small part of your energy. Okay. Marisol's goggles provide an additional analysis. Looking at others while using either tactical time dilation or an N-ray scanner shows strategic data such as health, armor, and the weapons they use. Oh, okay. What was the rest of his stuff? Tristan wields a Supreme Arbiter hammer, a powerful melee weapon that can also be used as a grenade launcher at range. Okay. While Tristan is in the party, he has a 25% chance to reveal hidden objects around you automatically. This can occur if you can't reveal it yourself, such as having too low of observation skill. That's pretty good. Back to her perks though. Portable capacitor distributor. Marisol occasionally tosses a small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. I don't use gadgets enough to like really need this. Attacking them causes them to explode, dealing shock damage. Okay, so that's nice though. Being able to put bleed on like everything seems nice. I can't guarantee I'm gonna hit the shots for the floor shocking. The companion ability now affects an area around the target, applying it effects to all nearby enemies. That's pretty good. Your attacks against targets affected by the companion ability restore gadget energy. That's not enough. Okay. Elemental weapon specialist. Collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. Okay. Automech Scrapper. While Marisol is in the party, automechanicals have a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. There's already perks that I can have for that, so I think that it's give me some ammo back, especially since shock rods is one of my primary weapons right now. All right, take it. I think once we get through some of the mission stuff for them, it'll probably be Marisol and Niles or Marisol and Tristan, depending on what type of situation I'm in. All right, can I go talk to the one dude? Let him know that it's all over. Why are you guys still holding up? She's not in there.
And may the plan guide you.
She opened it and they resealed it. Come on.
May all your theories prove true.
I don't think you want all of my theories proven true. Is he gonna catch us on the way out then? Yeah.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood then and I understand now. I understand it now.
I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
No problem.
May fate and fortune converge.
See, I like that one. That's a good version of their quotables. May fate and fortune converge. I know that there's skill points available. Okay, so that's all that there was this way? I feel like there's so much more, like, space here. Okay. Like, is that not real? Like, this looks like an area right below me. But I also don't see anything that would be, like, interactable down there. So maybe it's not a real area? It's just to look shiny fancy. I'm still looking for like 3 tram stations. I'm pretty sure one is upstairs here. I'm pretty sure Newell is at fault for one of them. We did none of this? I guess we can go to... Where are we at with that? 9 of 15. Alright, well, we know where one more is. Here. So I guess we can fast travel here and head west. It's in that building. Corporate hireling ain't doing great. Well, maybe it's because you're drinking purple berry tequila. I don't think any of these names ring any bells. Uranium grenade. I should be taking the food. And these drinks, I guess, because it's not like the old game. It's just a food increase. Is there anything else under stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know if that was necessary.
Another promotion. Yes,
You're not.
I have earned it, haven't I?
You're not gonna get it. Sorry to say. Stole my bottle of Fizzo's purple berry tequila. Ah, not Rizzo's, but Fizzo's. You have made a grave miscalculation and will pay dearly for this injustice. Do you not even bother to return your stolen goods? For the damage is done in my... Oh, do not even bother to return your stolen goods. The damage is done and my vengeance will be swift. I only hope you enjoy that purloined beverage, or it may be your last. Signed, Armed and Thirsty. That's a pretty funny sign off. Okay, so that's 100% enemies. Yeah, we're back. We're back on the map with finding enemies. I guess head this way and run the whole trench. Surprised there aren't any enemies up here. Bro, don't make me go down in there. Orbit have all been typical patterns of jinking to avoid their anti-air fire have ended disastrously. Okay, so they're having trouble stealing the cargo that was going through the air. Okay, so that's a corporate cleaner. So like we're not at the enemies per se. Still building in here. Is there anything in here? There's nothing in here. That was 100% uranium poisoning for no reason. There's a body in there. I don't trust it right now. Alright, we about to learn today. Okay, it was just the front door. What the hell was that? Outpost opportunity? Well, it's like literally just a straight up upgrade from this one. 545? Yeah, 540. It's literally just a straight up upgrade. Still 2 gadgets we haven't. There's a movement one and there's a usable. Tristan. Relax, man. Okay, what do we got?
4 years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. It's a struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets rattling in your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The Order is hard enough to contend with. Now we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have we lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. And now, it's my squad's turn. Chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, law help me. Just tell her I love her.
Durban survived.
I didn't know we hired any, but I'm glad to have you, especially after that last attack. Bored.
Okay, you can be bored. I thought you were going to give me something else real. Damn, you are so bored you're looking for people to fold? I'll just look on the map. Still an area on both sides to sweep, but this looks like just open wasteland as shit. Great. That one is literally non-visible in the goddamn ground. Did I get that one? I don't know if I got that one. Huh? Body found where? Huh? Was it even found on this planet? What do you mean body found? Where is an enemy mad? Where is whatever the fuck's over here? Oh, there it is. Red worm. Yep, I already cleared this one out. Ah, yes. These guys have folded that way. Why is it just sizzling over there? Anything relevant here? Why does this have like the crouching like there's enemies? Okay, we basically searched all of this because we already had checked this structure before. Alright, where the hell are the new enemies are farther this way? Okay. They're also, I think, over this side. Out in this field. Oh, those are tamed ones. Okay. Are these tamed ones? I don't even know where I saw it before. Hello, climbers.
You came at us from the scrappers' side? You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
Lockpick 8. Because ain't no shot I'm getting explosives 8. Maybe there weren't more enemies. Maybe they're in this rad zone.
Say there, friend. You came from the extractorium. You ain't one of those cultist types, are you?
Is there like a non-death way in? Can I vent this shit? There's gotta be something I can use. Am I really just supposed to like run in, run out? Alright, it doesn't actually charge that fast. My Zeranium death. Why does it feel like not all of you are dead? I can't loot all of you. I don't like that. Look, I'm working on it. You guys just stayed in it over here? I gotta be able to, like, stop the pumping of this shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that was the super... There was the super shit there. Ah, fuck. That was the thick stuff. What did and didn't I loot? Alright, I'm basically dead. It's connected to across. No, it's just in the sludge. Alright. What I'm gonna do in regards to trying to finish looting this area. Take me to the incognito. Auto dock me. We'll go back. We'll try and run through that gap. So since they were directing us to this planet first, it kind of feels like Tristan was supposed to be the last one you got. So maybe they expected more people to go to the N-ray range first, and that's where the last companion's gonna be? That's my theory. My controller decided to die for a sec. Alright, so head this way. I didn't fully check out this spot here, I think it is. So we'll hit this on the way. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure I crawled in here. Yeah, I already got this stuff. How did I miss that body on the outside? Where's this on the map? Okay, no, it was farther north. Okay. Who am I stealing that from? So tame the Mantipillar, huh? What the fuck happened here? These were all alive. You guys not randomly just fucking scream like that? What happened to this encampment? Maybe last stream or 2 streams ago, I witnessed they were all alive. Did they get like folded in the night? What the fuck happened here? See, like, I'm pretty sure that these are all empty because I've been here. Like, yeah, what happened? Yo, what happened around the corner?
Good things. I'm behind you 110%.
Oh my god. Useless. Oh, we just have to hit the end of this cross for the barricade, and we'll work our way back down and around. To that corner. Is that the end there? No. Underneath that thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Hey, knock that shit off. Hey, I was trying to squeeze by. I don't know what I got, but I took it. Took that too. Alright, we're out. Alright. 200 feet for the end ray that I was supposed to be checking right there. That I have to go all the way down and go through here. Make sure that I'm not missing any like coils out in this openness. There isn't one of like the crashed things. I don't really think there will be. They're fairly easy to spot. Oh, those are the good plants though. Is there more of the good plant? Yep. Oh! Game try to get me fucked up. Accidentally dipped my toe in the fountain of death. Alright, this is the sun cult people. Alright, I don't have a choice but to pursue this area now. You guys called again? Dawn.
Cowards! You've never bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how.
That's the last companion, isn't it?
Fight.
Strip for parts. Music randomly just kicked into overdrive. Uranium fumes are eroding our mechanicals. Thank you for your previous correspondence. Auto Contriver. We have upgraded the fans in the extraction room and installed new control terminal on our oversight catwalk, but the silicate pump seals continue to fail. It's almost like they're telling me where to go. Ooh, there's a sentinel supposed to be coming here. Sentinel Yeardley. What a name. They referred themselves for mental refreshment? Oh no, what the hell? ZM3 decommissioned, ZM7. Okay, so they left here and moved. They moved from here to the 7th one, which is probably how these fucking freak jobs took over.
Enemy moving into harm's way.
Yeah, no shit. This one that's red, like here, has to be above me somewhere. Like on a higher floor. Bro, it's not that deep, game. Shit. Oh shit.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck. No, reload that. I didn't need to hit him. I didn't need to hit him. That first one was gonna stop us from getting into the area. The rest were not.
Malefactor ahead.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah.
Fuck. Do you just stay staring this way? Because that's really unfortunate if you do. I don't know about that. Alright, well, that one's not moving. This staircase is no longer useful.
are a gift to hasten our perfection.
I'm kind of up shit's creek. I'm not gonna hold you.
Death to those who would keep the masses in darkness.
I don't even know what going this way helps me. I don't think it does. Look, I need that door. You know what? Let's just not that encounter for a second. Alright. What if I go in this door instead? Okay, so that by and large seems like that was the right choice. I was in too deep in Schitt's Creek. A single pitchball card.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
I believe I hear a cultist lying in ambush. Truly low, planning such in a place of rest such as this.
So that enemy bursts out if shit pops off. I don't even know if there's a way upstairs from the inside. That didn't look like I could get upstairs. Is there another bomb going off? Alright, where am I at? Okay, at the risk of... Hold on. Let me... check the art. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me back out so that there's audio. Oh, I need hack 5 and lockpick 5. Okay, lockpick 5 has been acquired. I need hack 5, lockpick 8, medical 8, observation 8, engineering 8. We'll go a hack 5, just so that that's off the screen. Okay, so what if I just ignore that building now? Wait, I don't know where she was being held captive at. Oh, am I across the river? Alright, I'm across the river. There's a workbench in there. Oh, station. Yoink. Damn, it's right here. Just because I'm standing inside? Okay. I'll worry about you later. Oh, they just like splotched paint everywhere. Crabble juice. Alright, second floor acquired. Third floor? They're below me in the building right here. I don't remember seeing anyone on the side. Oh, we're about to drop into him. That's
Release me now, you traitors!
yeah, it's totally technical companion number 4. But for my playthrough's purposes, it'll be 6.
Ventilation shaft, nor my last. Unfriendly nearby.
Oh, this is the guy that was guarding the stairs. Now I feel like... who the fuck was seeing me through something? Oh. I feel like I might be able to get this guy, though. One right there. It's not counting because we can't see each other through the window. According to the game.
I'll peel your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
That certainly painted a picture, dear. Bit
Illogical, hardly persuasive, but good energy.
Let me out of here!
Is there another one up top?
Let me out!
He's a fucking... oh, shit. Well, shout out to him deciding to reset his fucking path.
I'm here at the behest of the exalted leader. You betrayed the glorious dawn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't crouch walk that. Noted. That was almost really bad. Alright. Climb back up. Put the hammer away. It looks ridiculous trying to climb one-handed. Stop climbing across. Yeah, they totally expect you to come this way before going to free market or what is this? How do you keep doing this loop? How do you jump off there and end up back up here?
The rest will die horribly, I promise you that! I'm here at the behest of the exalted leader. You betrayed the glorious dawn.
I'm gonna guess that that enemy that keeps ending up here is just like super jumping up. Nope, I guess he takes the laps around the stairs.
The rest will die horribly, I promise you that.
Girl, relax. We'll save you eventually. Extractorium floor continue to be a sizable issue for the Automax. Repair crew recommends we increase the airflow from the venting fans by at least 25%. Thank the law, we have these machines. Oh! Goodbye.
Blast! I had so looked forward.
How does he know where I'm at? The guy just jumped down into it. Can I just do it again? Ah, damn. Well, I can probably fold who's left.
I'm ready.
Go for torpification. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I plan to.
My injuries are not superficial.
Girl, relax. I'm folding the enemy. Some of y'all are sludge piles, some of y'all are ash piles, some of y'all choked to death. I made a sound effect like that was a unique, and then it isn't actually telling me what it is. Lock pick in 12? Well, I found the key. XP? Let's go! There's some good stuff down here. Why do you guys always follow me in ways that seem extremely tedious to actually, like... Why? Where's the last one? One died in here? Oh, toilet bro! I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, toilet bro. Oh, a card. Motherfuck yes, baby. Oh, I missed it too because I was crouching in there. Oh, bless. Shout out to folding the whole area. All right, we're coming.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing!
Excuse me?
Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Aza. You are?
I am Commander Pyrodicus. What's a glorious dawn?
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
And what truth would that truth would be?
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
Oh, that just sounds like death with extra steps. You believe that the rifts are some gateway to paradise.
The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
Ridiculous. The rift's existence is an anomaly, nothing more.
Oh, here we go.
Existence begs for correction.
I see no need to respond to such heresy. You are obviously ill-informed.
What's your next move now that you've exacted your revenge?
I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Though maybe with more disemboweling. I could use your help there, and I'm sure my particular talents could be of service to you. If you'd deign to take me on, of course.
Sure, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Tristan, you can go back.
If you think remaining alone with this cultist is wise, I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
One for all. Recruited all companions. Achievement unlocked. Okay. She is also a melee. It's just base damage. Spread the message. Asa uses her wrist-mounted explosion gadget. Okay, yeah, I see it. Firing an explosive charge in a cone towards the location. Enemies hit take heavy physical damage and are staggered. It has 2 charges. Interesting. Ace's companion ability charges faster than other companions and can hold up to 2 charges at once. Okay, so it's probably not as strong, but you can get that fire in faster. Hidden in plain sight. While Asa is in the party, factions with neutral or higher reputation need higher bounty before they consider you an outlaw and pursue you for your crimes. They should not have given me this character since I can only be neutral at worst. She chooses discretion over aggression and attempts to flank weak targets in combat. Every 3rd attack by Asa will automatically inflict stagger and deal bonus damage. No, yeah, just get in there. Volatile bombs. The explosion caused by Asa's companion ability covers a larger area, allowing it to hit more enemies. After using her ability, she deals bonus damage for a duration, 25% for 20 seconds. Hitting more people with stun for more damage is probably better since she has a quick recharge for her stuff. Disabling mine gives you crafting materials. I don't have the explosives for that. This increases the damage dealt by your stealth attacks while she's in the party. Plus 50% sneak attack damage. Yeah, probably. Wonder how I do that. Okay. Looted a shit ton in here. Lockpick, baby. Ghillie hood. All right. That's broken. Before I go do that, I can go see what will happen if I turn this in. Actually, let me get that compressed air first. Or, yeah, compressed canister? Compressed air? Compression coil. Let me go get the coil first. And see how close we are. We'll probably still need to find, like, I think 2 more locations if I had to guess. What type of enemies ye be? That's just a spread. See you later, little guy. Okay. Okay, those are red. I was about to say, are they drinking Spectrum Brown? Am I about to see some crazy shit referenced from the first game? You guys sound like you're speaking parcel tongue in my ear. Relax. Moderation vodka. Alright, that's all this whole encampment except for going like up. Okay. Bunch of sprat dolls. What the fuck happened to this camp? 1. It's painful. Really, really hoping for like 2 or 3 again. Alright, now, map-wise. That's not a far run. Alright. We can deliver some of these coils. See if we get, like, mid-mission... goodies. No, that guy's they're still not doing great. Hello.
You're back. Please tell me you've had lovely.
There you go.
Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. Fantastic. That is enough to repair another auto dock. This will set us up for a long while. Not that many more, and we'll be able to tend to the rest of the wounded. Still, if you find any more, please bring them my way. It would be marvelous to have spares.
Okay. And then we can incognito it. And we'll zoom over to free market. Oh, I can also grab this. Maybe we'll see what the next one is. This one only requires 4. Okay, so it depends on which case it is, on how much they get. They need key-wise. Alright, I'm gonna have to put up with their frickin' advertisements as I run through the city.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul.
Okay, she's upstairs in here. I forgot where the hell she was at for a sec. Duel me.
If you seek entry to my sport, that's an impressive number of cards, my friend, but not... Wait a moment. No, your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has to...
Let's go. Can I see what you have for sale now?
Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth, I am not dishonorable. I present to you my other collected wares. I have no doubt they shall impress.
What? Why are you walking away? Where are you going? There was one behind her. This whole time I just needed one before. Where'd she go? Hey. Mini rockets? What the fuck are mini rockets for? Oh.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I shall rise from the ashes someday. In the meantime, you're welcome to browse my collection.
Okay.
Behold.
Pitchball machine. Yeah, that shoots mini rockets. I don't even think I have the ability to make or buy those yet. Let me get these two. Let me get this card. What the f does that even mean in regards to this? Neotech Imaging Mark II. See the world with a cutting edge digital. If you are defeated while wearing this helmet, you may pay 2,000 bits to continue. Oh, I like that. Let me get that. That's the new helmet. That's the new helmet, and it ain't close. I'll worry about the logistics of what am I losing? It's magazines. Is it magazine size? Oh, what an upgrade. That's plus. All right, and then compared to this, 172. I have to sort through my inventory again. If I put this on here, what the f? Is that listed as a side effect? I don't know if I can live with this. That's really cool, but I don't know if I could live with in this mode. Well, no wonder it's 200 bits to continue. You're gonna freaking die because you can't see shit. I got scammed. All right, let's go back to the ship. We'll have everybody yap about what they think about each other. We'll go see the last two people's rooms. Hello.
Marisol's something, huh? She had everyone fooled, and then she turns around, exposes Svoboda for what she is, and reveals herself to be the endpoint. What kind of name even is that? She reminds me of the serial heroes I wanted to be just like when I was a kid. I'd tell her if I thought she'd appreciate it.
All right, she would. I think it'd warm her heart that she's already one of your heroes.
That's a step too far. And anyway, I think she'd pat me on the head and say, "That's nice, dear." Like she's cooing at a Raptidon pup that fell asleep in its food bowl. Anyway, this is me saying I think she was a good get. Much better having her in our corner than staring down the barrel of her gun, that's for certain.
Interesting.
She's probably already got bugs listening in on us, so we ought to just stop there.
Okay, if I talk to you
Trying
again.
real hard not to be insubordinate-like, Commander. But this Azza, she ain't right in the head. We've got enough to worry about as it is, and adding this much chaos to our little crew can't end well. You sure we ought to be helping her?
Oh, come on. Who amongst us hasn't wanted to kill a colleague before?
There's a difference between daydreaming about smacking sense into someone and actually endeavoring to disembowel them. I'll try to keep an open mind, Commander. But if she comes at me with a knife, I ain't gonna be the one left bleeding. Anyway,
fair enough.
Appreciate you hearing me out.
Okay. Val, you're gonna give me a nonsense answer.
Marisol settling nicely? Well, I assume so. I'm actually a little scared to ask.
Yeah,
she's like a
that
character
sounds
from
about
the
right.
Zane and Buddy serials come to life. I mean, the end point? Tell me that don't just scream lead ne'er-do-well in a suspenseful two-parter.
Kinda.
Maybe don't tell her I said that, though.
Okay, what do
I'm
you think
all for
about?
giving folks a chance, but a cultist, Commander? Really?
Yeah, we can't be choosy about our allies. And besides, she's got the skills we need.
Skills like a willingness to launch yourself into a rift, you mean? Yeah, very useful.
It will be.
All else aside, the problem is
I'm
that
sure
we
she
don't
will
know
actually
this
help
woman.
unlock something with the wrist.
She's not giving us much cause to trust her. In fact, I say it's just the opposite.
I knew you for a grand total of 1 mission before this, yet I was willing to trust you.
I'd argue that circumstances are a mite different there, given that we were both agents to start with. And I don't carry a knife around like all the world needs carving. Anyway, I've said my piece. All I'm asking is to be mindful. Don't let her lure you to any undisclosed locations alone. Take Val when you go out together, at the very least.
I got people to wash my back. It's just our arachnid hiveling. The glorious dawn. Drawings in the space anomaly, at least these ones are relatively not terrifying. Okay. Labeled with frantic notations and equations, which make them all the more unsettling. No one's moved into the bathroom yet? Okay. Mix of high adventure, escapism, and high-level mathematics. Okay. Is there anything new to any of these rooms? That's all stuff that's been there. That's all stuff that's been there. This is new. Keep sealed to avoid poisoning, incapacitation, and or death. Unless any of those three things does it for you, then by all means. What a fucking label, huh?
Asa, you might follow a ruinous religious doctrine and be driven by irrational bloodthirsty urges, but you're a rather effective killer, and I respect that.
That means a lot, coming from such a ruthless purveyor of death. Wish you'd let yourself really get into it sometimes, though. Get your face and hands drenched in blood.
That sounds disgusting, dear. Though I do appreciate the sentiment.
Alright, you guys are weird. You're up.
Commander, if you've a moment, I wish to note my reservations regarding the Order member we seem to have brought into our fold.
What's the matter?
Setting aside my obvious concerns as an enemy of the Order, there's something devious about her. Something that sets her apart from her fellows. There is a bloodlessness to her nature. A killer's icy resolve. She's dangerous.
You didn't mention any problem like this with Inez, even though she's an enemy.
Despite her alignment with the corporatists, I feel her intentions are ultimately benign, however skewed they may be. Marisol is more difficult to place, thus a greater threat. That was all I had on that subject. Consider my concerns logged.
Alright.
This ship is certainly quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship might burst into flames at any moment.
Interesting take.
I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Unsightliness is an enemy as sure as any other.
Fair enough. Are you going to talk about our other...
Drafts are unthinkable. Simply to get ahead, Auntie's choice
You are
expected her
yapser.
to permanently manifest a raptidon limb? A crabble claw? Sovereign's mercy. It appears she lives a life of constant self-maintenance, lest her grafts break down. Not to mention the discomfiture and pain of bearing a foreign edition. Not that it bothers me. She is an enemy of the Protectorate, after all. We would never afflict one of our own with such a fate.
I feel like that's just a lie.
Your pet mechanical has been something of a nuisance lately. She bludgeoned me on multiple occasions, and earlier she came at me with a live electrical prod. I suspect I should be annoyed, yet I find myself nostalgic. It reminds me of my Academy pain tolerance seminars. Minus the broken fingers.
Minus the broken fingers. Bro, how many stories you got?
To be a lost cause, I must ask, mightn't there be some way to teach that cultist some sovereign forsaken manners?
I caught her rifling through my belongings earlier, and though I gave her a stern admonishment, she merely walked off and said I was a boot-licking slackwit. Well,
I think you would
next
fold
time,
her.
if she expects to get off without a multiple-hour lecture on the sanctity of an
All
arbiter's
right,
property,
maybe she would
she'll
catch you
be
lacking.
sorely mistaken. Bending my ear? I hope you intend to point me towards someone in need of judgment. Speak freely.
All right, cool. I finally got through all of his stuff.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of... Got
All right.
something that needs doing, commit?
Got through all your stuff. You're next.
So, you decided the crew needed another cutthroat, did you? I don't mean to criticize the faults in your logic, but you realize Asa is a completely inefficient killer, yes?
Weren't you just complimenting her? I thought she could learn from you. You could take her under your wing.
Well, do admit I've always wanted an understudy. Someone to pass on my vast knowledge of calculated murder and mayhem. But Asa? I'm uncertain she's the right choice to inherit it. However, perhaps you see something I yet haven't, and I should keep looking. I'll need to ponder this further.
Something
Inquire
else.
away. I may even respond.
Who are you really?
Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about.
But I want to.
Yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years.
I need to know more if I'm going to consider trusting you.
I see you're not going to let this lie, are you? Fine. Suppose I'll elaborate. Slightly.
Thank you.
I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while.
I guess you encountered an event you couldn't influence?
To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I'd believed. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding.
That's
May
probably
the plan
smart.
favor us against long odds. Did you need something?
No, that's enough.
I can't believe I'm surrounded by idiots. Not you, I mean the other idiots.
What exactly happened to those idiots?
They betrayed not just me, but the exalted leader herself. I was sent on her behalf to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonders of the rifts. So, they need to die. Any other questions?
How about why they did it?
Who can say what drives those who have clearly lost their minds?
Let's talk about something safer.
Such as?
I'd like to know the people on my crew. Tell me about yourself.
Nothing of much worth to tell there.
I'd rather hear your story.
I like to play the odds. It served me well until I lost to the wrong person.
I hope that story ended with you gutting them like a rancid salt tuna. I bet my
Yeah, you're
future on
definitely
the
crazy,
board
girl.
is done. Best decision I ever made. They gave me a new life and wiped away the old. My world used to be devoid of color. Everything was gray. Now everything is vibrant, like the arterial spray of a freshly opened vein.
Charming metaphor notwithstanding, I'm still interested to hear more about your life.
And I'm still not interested in discussing it.
Oh, is this what people feel like with teenage children? She feels like she's got the personality of a teenager. All right, we have yapped to everyone. Journal, codex, read those quests. This, we can set our location back to Dorado. we shall call it. I hope to see you in future The Outer Worlds 2 streams. I hope to see you in future streams in general, but that's it for this one. Peace.